Let me put this content out and keep pushing. Let's go. Alright, feed these hungry Steam Deck fans, Linux gamers. Hello viewers, another beautiful day. Yep. Hope your 5 senses work, health and strength is good or excellent. Alright, what do we got? Listen to this. What do we got? Intel begins next-gen XE3 graphics enablement for Linux. Xe-Lpg Plus for Arrow Lake H announced. Then it says here Intel has not made any new announcement regarding the upcoming discrete Battlemate GPU series, but the company isn't completely silent. There are 2 important updates to share, starting with the XE3 architecture, also known as Celestial. The code name may actually refer to a discrete architecture, HPG, while the new information focus on integrated GPU solution expected to debut in Panther Lake mobile CPUs. Says according to Phoronix, Intel recently revealed the PCI driver IDs for Panther Lake XE3 iGPUs, which include 0xBO80 and then 81, 82, 90, 91, 92 again, and then AO, and then A1 and A2. And there are 9 new IDs, but one shouldn't immediately assume that 9 SKUs are planned, knowing that these are integrated graphics. We currently know about 3 potential configuration, and that's the Panther Lake UPH, and that's 4P plus 0E, 4P plus 8E, 4P plus 8E, then that's 4LP straight down, and then it's 4XE3, 12XE3, and 4XE3. Says here the new IDs are a part of the Intel Xe Direct Rendering Manager DRM update, and it seems to focus on the Panther Lake rather than discrete HPG series. Then it says, meanwhile, Intel has announced the new Xe-Lpg Plus architecture, previously known as Alchemist. This architecture will exclusively power the Arrow Lake H, also called the Core Ultra 200H series. It's an updated version of Xe architecture, which Intel refers to as Xe with XMX. According to Intel, the Xe-Lpg Plus architecture is a modified version of LPG, which is already available in the Meteor Lake and soon be released in desktop and mobile HX Arrow Lake series. The Arrow Lake H variant features a different GPU design. Notably, the new Xe with XMX design includes 128 XMX engines, which are absent in the Xe-Lpg, and then it says and 8 ray tracing units. It also has a dedicated 8 megabyte of L2 cache. The new GPU core retains the 16 wide vector unit design from Alchemist, and it shows the Lunar Lake. A little diagram here shows the Lunar Lake, Arrow Lake H, Arrow Lake HS, and Arrow Lake S, and has the both of them are doing Core Ultra 200V, Core Ultra 200H, Core Ultra 200HX, Core Ultra 200S, and you have 4P plus 4LP for the Lunar Lake, and then 6P 8E for the H, and then the HX and the S is 8P plus 16, then Lion Cove plus Skymon. Then graphics is 8 cores Xe-Lpg, and then 8 cores Xe XMX. But then for the HX and the S, they're sharing both 4 core Xe-Lpg, 48 TOPS, 13 TOPS for the H, the HX, and the S. And then launch is like September 2024. For the H is for first quarter 2025, and then for the H and the HX is quarter 2025, but for the S is for October 2024. So yeah, that's it in a nutshell. And then you got 9 comments. Let's see here. Text said this: why not XE for Arrow Lake laptops? Question mark. And then Ointment said this: because they reuse from MTL except for the computile. And then Zakuro said this: really? I remember U7 155H iGPU or 4 megabyte L2 cache. If Arrow Lake H iGPU are 8 megabyte L2, it should be a new GPU title. Then Text said this: I know, but come on, XE2 scalable tiles was ready. And then Rami said this: barely anything to get excited about, even when we have yet to see discrete BattleMag in action. Good point. Then who was this? Lucid said this: do you think if BattleMag discrete it was out, it would be any better? Question mark. Intel should save their wafers for products that might hold their price better, rather than chase a gaming market that have no chance of getting a foothold in. Remind me of when I worked on clusters and Intel bundled a Xenon 5 for 200 with a Xenon CPU purchase. It used to be called a loose leader in the trade, but Intel managed to simplify it down to just a loose by doing it. I remember working on a 96 PI NPI water cooler rack that I only saw shipped to a US university for free back in 2015-ish. Then Bree said this: any tech company that has capabilities to make GPUs would be unwise not to. Even after the AI market crashes due to investors' delusion, aka the throw of delusionment phase, there's no going back. Every data center from now on is going to be filled with accelerators, most of those in the form of GPUs. And then Little Warrior said this: no chance is disingenuous. Intel needs to ship and do their part in deprecating old GPUs involvement paradigms and pre-DirectX 12U GPUs prioritization by shipping modern DirectX 12U GPUs at great price for mainstream users to have a good chance. They also need a competitive high-end GPU towards that end once they actually establish successful binding strategies NVIDIA has laid out for the market. Their software can typically rival NVIDIA as far as current gen tech, better than AMD's after all. And then last comment here, Rami said this: I will never buy an Intel GPU, but I'm happy they exist nonetheless. It must be for the CPUs. He says the more competition, the better. Yeah, like I've always say, competition is good for the market. But anyway, he says especially in the GPU market where prices are getting out of hand. that could be some truth to that. But yeah, Intel is got some new toys to play with, and they're coming for you Linux users. So yeah, but competition is good for the market, you know. It's very good, you know. Intel, AMD, NVIDIA, Qualcomm, they feed off each other. So yeah, competition is good, man. And Intel is trying to stay busy in this competitive market by bringing out new toys. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this video for y'all to enjoy though. Nice talking to you people again. Crystal Star Wars Structure Thing. Work to research. Go. Peace.